So, let's talk about something that's often whispered about, but rarely discussed openly. Drug abuse among young people. It's a heavy topic, I know, but ignoring it doesn't make it go away. In fact, ignoring it can make it worse. This isn't about pointing fingers or creating a panic. It's about understanding. It's about recognizing that this is a complex issue with real human stories behind every statistic. We're talking about friends, classmates, maybe even ourselves. Understanding is the very first step toward finding solutions and, most importantly, offering help. When we talk about this, we are really talking about health. Physical health, mental health, emotional health. The teenage brain is incredible and still developing. It's wired for seeking new experiences and taking risks, which is great for learning to drive or asking someone to a dance, but it can also make it more vulnerable to the allure of drugs. Acknowledging this reality is crucial. It's not a character flaw. It's development we need to navigate with care, support, and good information. Ultimately, this conversation is about hope. Let's start with a big one: peer pressure. It's usually subtle. Sometimes it's the quiet fear of being left out. Life can be hard. Grades, social drama, worries about the future, difficult situations at home. When you're drowning in those feelings, drugs can deceptively present themselves as an escape hatch. Conflict, neglect, or adults using substances can normalize that behavior. Without positive communication, a young person can feel isolated. These factors intertwine. Understanding the web is key. Human beings are curious. Young people are curiosity machines. It's your superpower. But constant media can amplify curiosity while hiding consequences. We often see the party, not the hangover or the impact on health and relationships. It's a carefully crafted illusion. As consumers, we must think critically and ask, what part of the story aren't they showing? So we've looked at the complexity of the problem. Now let's talk about the most important part, the solutions. And the good news is, there are many. The most powerful tool we have is education. Real, honest, science-based learning about what drugs do to the developing brain and body. It's about giving you the information to understand the risks, not just to fear them. Another vital piece is destigmatizing the need for help. Make talking to a counselor, therapist, or trusted adult as normal as a doctor visit. Mental health is health, period. Schools and communities can make confidential counseling accessible and create a culture where it's okay to not be okay. No one should carry the weight of anxiety, depression, or stress alone. Trained people are ready to help. It's not enough to just say no. We need exciting, engaging, fulfilling things to say yes to. Invest in community programs, sports teams, arts clubs, music groups, and safe public spaces. When you have a passion, like coding, skateboarding, painting, or volunteering, it gives you purpose and community. Boredom and lack of connection drive risky behavior. Filling that void with positive activities prevents it. It all comes back to connection and support. Family, friends, teachers, mentors. Having at least one person you can talk to honestly, without judgment, can make all the difference. If you're struggling, you are not alone. Your story doesn't have to end here. Reaching out is brave. If you see a friend struggling, reach out. Encourage them to talk to an adult.